live sports, thousands of live events, ESPN Plus originals, the exclusive home of the complete 30 for 30 library, exclusive access, top leagues and tournaments,
Who are you, Blues fan? We're bleeding blue with you. Let's go, Blues! Let's go, Blues! Let's go, Blues!
Driving away, come on, pick up your phone. Don't have to face it alone. Gonna fight with you, in for you. Yeah, I want you to know I will stand your ground like it's your battle. The scars and leave my ex home up till you can feel it. Can you feel it? You can call my name, I'll hold your hand. Remain, keep all your secrets safe till you can see me. Can you see me coming, running for you? Dead of night, can you hear me holler? You're alright, I'll take your fears and wipe your eyes and wear it out like war paint. Wear it out like war paint. Wear it out like as you
presented by Scott Credit Union. Yours.
BlueNote Fan Report. Aloha and mahalo. Welcome to Kill the Kraken Day. The St. Louis Blues took a 50-mile trip south and are in the Emerald City. That's right. They're down in Seattle facing the Kraken. I don't think that the Blues have ever lost to the Kraken. Knocking on wood here. Well, fake wood. My real wood's like too far away for me to knock on. Here's some real wood. There we go. Knock on wood. Yeah, I think that the Blues are facing the Kraken. We looked at the Kraken this year and said, man, I don't know. They could be good. And they are 17-10-3, 37 points. They are 8-6-2 at home. The Blues are 10-8 on the road. The Blues come in one game over 500 at 33 points, 16-15-1. Thomas Greiss should get the start today. He is 4-4 with a 3.50 and a 9.06. Bennington dropped his number to 3.11 with a 9.87. That number is going to come up soon. He's going to be in that 9. He's going to be in that 9.15 range. I see it, man. The way that guy's playing, it is just amazing. We'll see one of our buddies tonight, two of our buddies tonight. We'll see Vince Dunn. I think she should see Jaden Schwartz. I thought there was somebody else that signed with them, but I don't see anybody. Maybe they went to the minors. I thought McCachran signed with them, but I think he went down, right? More than likely we'll see Grubauer tonight. Kyrou, this is big. Kyrou is out. I guess he's in concussion protocol. Hopefully this isn't a big deal. He seemed okay. And we'll see what happens, but we'll go there. Let's see who we got here. We got Jason Nichols saying, let's go Blues. Kodiak White. I don't think I've seen Kodiak for a while. Welcome to the show, Kodiak. I'm Guy the Y Blues fan, and this is the BlueNote Fan Report. Thank you so much. Why will your autograph be in Jim Montgomery's office? 4-game win streak. Let's keep it up, Kyler. I agree. Justin Mullins. Justin, how you doing? Yes, Kyrou is out tonight. I was just talking about that. So weird. So is it weird? Why is your autograph in Jim? And I'm not sure who Jim Montgomery is. Oh, Jim Montgomery. Are you talking about See Jim Montgomery, Shockey, like the one that's the coach of the Bruins right now. Wow, that's interesting. You're almost as handsome as me now. Oh no, I got you beat big time, Ryan. You know what? It was time, man. Yeah, we'll see. It's just the league, and here you go, guys. So you can see now. Turn that down a little bit, so you don't turn that down a little bit. Here we go. There you go.
All right, let's get to our Vantage Credit Union Blues advantage and how evenly scoring he has been since November 10th. Kyrou leading the way on the team with
that was my $110 haircut. A little bit more with tip, but definitely worth it. I enjoyed it. I think I look good. She did a great job. Layered it. I lost some of the length, but she kept some of it. I told her I want to keep it, so it's at the collar, and she layered it in. Did a good job. I kind of look like Janet Reno. Wow. Thank you. It's got to be Hefner. Only Hefner would come up that. Dapper Dan, man, I appreciate it. I like, this is where my hair was 18 months ago. Maybe it's a little longer on the top than what it used to be, but it's still, I think they did a great job. I got shaved. I mean, really shaved, and, got my eyebrows trimmed and all that. Now I need. No, I did not get my hair bleached. No. But see, so guys, I have, and I got this when I was in Japan, right? I ended up going to a couple of Japanese barbers, and you pay a little more, right? I mean, you could have gone on base and gotten a $15 or $10 haircut. Well, I didn't mind going to the Japanese barbers and getting a real haircut, real shave, and it was comfortable. So I don't mind going to a men's salon to get that type of service, right? And I don't mind paying for it. I really don't mind paying for it. Goalie mask guy's here? Really? I haven't seen him. I thought he was still mad at me. Right? If goalie mask guy's here, tell him I said hello. Hi, goalie mask guy. No, he was here. Did not know he was here. Glad to see him if he popped in and he's watching. I appreciate it. He's a great guy. I know he's gotten told some stuff about me that's not true. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to talk to him. I don't know. I haven't heard who's replacing Kyrou yet. I'm kind of waiting. Bernie's talking right now. I'll kind of watch on the lineups and we'll see. I'm guessing. Let me kind of get a feel on this. Oh man, Walker. I'm thinking Brown would come in. I don't think he'll be in that spot. Here we go. Yeah. So you got Levo with O'Reilly and Sod. So Levo's taking Kyrou's spot, right? No. Thomas. Okay, so it's back to a normal line. So you've got O'Reilly centering Levo and Sod. Thomas with Tarasenko and Barbashev, Bushnevich with the Kari and Shin, and then Brown with the two Gundam guys. So yeah, that's I'm okay with that. I think that'll work. We all signed a vinyl logo for him helping with the Warriors. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. You mean ow, shit. I think he means one of these.
So these guys are going to mix and match, and Chief is never afraid to throw someone up. If you see someone playing well and somebody on the,
I got to get mine signed by more people while I'm home.
Each and every night. So I expect that
I still have a lot of signatures I need. Is that what you're talking about there, Shockey? Where are we at? See, that's the thing. You're right. There's nothing like a real hot towel shave with the blade, with the straight razor. There's nothing like it. And to me, I'll take it. I'll pay the extra for that. And not only that. Let me pull something up here. I'm working on it. By the way, guys, I made a post today, and some people are concerned about me. I'm fine. I use social media to just say the things that I want to scream in my head, and that's all I did. I wrote what was going on in my head at the moment, what I was screaming in my head, and right, it just something I needed to do. So don't. Okay, so and that was my hair. That was the lady that cut my hair today. Got her mask on, but she's great. She's young. I don't think she's 30 yet, but she's the one been cutting my hair the last 3 or 4 times, and she does a great job, and I love her to death. And to me, I'll spend that money. When I move, I will. When I move, but that was worth it to me. And I know some people won't see that. And why would you spend that much for a haircut? And da 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 da. You know what? That's you. I'm me. Right? No, and that's what I use Facebook to just I use social media to just let things go. Right? That's what I use my TikToks for, to just say the things that I can't say to other people that I have trouble saying. Right? The Blues are really in a good spot. Tonight's game of the 4-game road trip, this now becomes the most important one. Right? Originally, to me, the most important one was the first one. The one against the one against the one against the Oilers started out as the most important one. Well, you won that one, and you won it in dramatic fashion. Then you came and you chipped away at Calgary, and then you came and you beat a reeling team in Vancouver. Now you're facing a young, hungry, we want to make the playoff team in Seattle. And I had said at the beginning of this road trip, 8 points, you needed 4 wins. You get that win tonight, take all the pressure off of the night's game. All of it. And you go into the holidays pressureless. Whether you win or lose, all that pressure comes off. Actually, we've got a couple of those here, and I see them, but for me, I'll get what I like. Tried doing some shopping in Farmington the other day, Bob. It was oh my goodness, you guys. No, I think that we both goalies have had good seasons. And that's been a surprise. Everyone's thinking that Bennington's had a bad season, and he hasn't. It hasn't been Bennington. John Hefner, Justin Mullins, Jason Nichols, thank you for putting those thumbs in the air. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Don't stop. We love you all so much. Keep putting them up there. Keep joining the show. 14 people watching, 8 on the Blue Note Fan Report on YouTube, and 6 on Guy Bensing, none on the Hawaii Blues Fan Clan, and none on the Blue Note Fan Report. Oh, well. Where we go? Let's look at some numbers now. So the Blues numbers have changed a little bit. Not a lot, but they have changed. Well, we'll go with the Kraken first. Here we go. Kraken. In the last at home, I said they were 8-6-2. They won 1. The Blues road. They are 10-8-0, winning 4 in a row on the road. Last 5 games, the Blues are 4-0-1. The Kraken are 2-3-0. Last 10, the Kraken are 500, 5-5. Blues are 5-4-1. Scoring first, Blues 13-4-0. Kraken 11-2-1. Got to score on them. This team has not done well coming back. You got to score first. You got to get that thing in first. No, I'm not sure. It could be, but I don't think so. I know of at least 3 people that are at this game tonight. At least 3. People watcher. Okay. Talking to Matt Lowe. There we go. I get that. Where are we at here? So I was going over some of the stats. December, The Blues are 5-4-1 with 11 points. That's not bad. Kraken are 3-5-0 with 6 points. So you've got some. You can. This is a game you can get those points. Right. Let's see here. Ah, man, my nose itches. The Blues are 25-25, are even in the first period. They are minus 11 in the second, gotten a little better, and they are minus 8 in the third. And that comes after what they score. 2 goals in the second last game and 2 goals in the third, one in the second, I think. It was 3-1 coming out of the third. Hey, Marilyn, how are you? I know she's happy that I got my hair cut. She was getting after me in my long hair. Blues are averaging 29.5 shots, but giving up 32.6. The Kraken are averaging 29.4 and only giving up 27.4. That is good numbers. Power play. Blues come in 16th at 22.7. Got to get those numbers up. Kraken are 18th at 22.1. Penalty kill. The Blues have gotten much better as of late. They are 23 for 7. They have given up 23 goals in 17 attempts for 70.1%. They are still 29th. But the Kraken, on the other hand, have given up 30 goals in 97 attempts at 69.1, or 30th in the league. At home, the Kraken are at 68.5, 29th in the league. On the road, the Blues are at 69.6, 29th on the league. Blues road power play, 18.4, 22nd. The Kraken home power play is at 20.0. Where are we at? Penalties. The Blues are still they're the second best team in penalties. So, right now, smart thing is just play your game. Play your game, get your points, and go on there. And you know what? I started watching some stuff going on. I don't think this will be an overtime. I think this will be a full-on game. Wow, the Kraken haven't gone to a shootout this season. Wow. Somebody having a very quietly good season that nobody's talking about, and in fact, people are complaining about him. It's Tarasenko, right? He's third in points, third in goals, fourth in assists. Where are we at? Yes, Brian. Yes, Ryan, you were getting on me about my hair. Wonder how Guy's going to cope with the minus 30 wind chill. Not good. Blues are like Guy taking little bites to get back. Yes. Good point, Bob. He'll show up in shorts, Matt. Actually, I'll show up in a 3-piece or 2-piece suit. It'll be warmer when he gets here, not by much. I call this game 5-4 Blues in OT, and the only reason I give the Kraken 4 is I'll explain if it happens. Teaser for post-game people. Ryan says, jumping on the Tarasenko train again. Am I wrong, Ryan? Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong. Right? He's sitting there, right? He's third in shots. He's, I think he's got 1 game-winning goal, so he's right there. He's got a shorthanded goal. He's one of 3 players that got a shorthanded goal, right? He's doing what he needs to do, right? He's doing what he needs to do. I have no issues with Tarasenko right now. None, to be honest, right? Take shots seem to be a little off so far this year. Yeah, I can see that, but I think that he's getting there. I think he's getting, and he's becoming a better passer too, right? He's doing what he needs to do, right? 28th high in the 40s, 29th high in the 50s. Okay, I can take that. I mean, it was cold this morning. It was in the 60s this morning here. Yes, I know that's relatively cold. Okay, based on what we normally have. 14 people, 5 people. Samuel Cummings. Hey, Samuel, welcome. E. Guido, John Hefner, Justin Mullins, Jason Nicol. If you are watching on YouTube, or pardon me, on Facebook, please put them thumbs in the air. Let us know that you appreciate the show like Samuel did. Samuel, thank you. You're absolutely right, man. We've been talking about this for a while. His passing has been on the mark. I've been talking about it, that he's an underrated passer and he has underrated speed. He is an absolute leader on this team. And that's not just because I have 21 or 20-something Tarasenko jerseys. I know my nose is itching today. It's a big game tonight on TNT tonight. We're first in the West, Nuggets versus the Grizzlies. What sport is that? I didn't even know that there was another sport other than hockey that played this time of year. Favorite time of the year in St. Louis. Gotta be, that's tough, man. That's tough. I gotta say I like winter and I like spring. I believe it or not, I think I didn't realize how I'm not a person that loves the rain. I hate the rain. I absolutely hate the rain. But when I was home back in 21 and we had that late August thunderstorm, I got to tell you, man, I remember sitting in that little house I was in, and I'm outside and I'm filming it and I'm going, wow, this feels good. This feels good. This is, as much as I hate it, right? Yeah, I agree. If he continues to let him skate, you got to do that. You got to let him open it up, and I think he realized that in the Edmonton game, because that's what they did at the end, the back half of that Edmonton game. They started skating, and when they did, things opened up. Best back-checking offenseman in the NHL. He's up there. I don't want to say best, but he's up there. Add soccer in 23. Actually, yeah, the soccer schedule just came out. I got to look at it, especially with me coming home, man. I got to get my thing back up. Oh, no Ashley tonight. Oh, my goodness. Not good. Sorry, Ash. Well, we're here. You can talk. I'm doing the best I can. I know. Well, actually, I maybe if Lance pops in, I'll send him a link. I know normally he has his thing on Tuesday nights, but I forgot how late this game is, so he actually might be available. So I might send him a link. I didn't earlier because I knew that he was because of Tuesday. Let's see. And I know Ashley likes my haircut. She won't admit it, but she likes it. Now, she did tell me it's not worth $100, but I think it was. So that's what's important. Trying to figure things out here real quick. There we go. Yeah, tagging him is one thing, but to get on the show, he needs a link from me. Ashley is the only one that doesn't need a link. Ashley can actually do a show by herself. Like on the 6th of January or the 5th of January for the New Jersey game, Ashley's going to have to do the show by herself because I won't be down yet. And by the time I do get down and home, I don't think that I'll have time to get here and set anything up. I really don't. Right? I will show you guys something I got today. Talk about spending money. I went out and spent the money on a really good camera bag. Try and find the right spot on this thing. I should be able to get my camera in here and all my other stuff. My laptops, I've got a couple laptop pockets and things like that. So I'll be able to get everything in one bag. And it'll be easier to get to the airport checkout because everything will be in one bag. I can just take it out from that bag there. Just got to figure it out and start setting the compartment because the compartments can be adjusted. Just got to do that. Let me see. All right. Oh, Jamie's out in Seattle tonight. Way to go, Jamie. Is there a TNT game tonight? That's probably where Hanger is. He's probably there. Where we at? Okay, so what do you guys think that the Blues need to do tonight? How do the Blues win this game tonight? What is their focus? I think there's one. I am frozen. I think there's one major focus tonight. Let's see if I unfreeze here in a second. Erickson, Ashley. Well, it looks like I'm partially in. See here. Oh, no. I am. My camera did something, so I gotta. This is now a camera issue, so stand by. Stand by, software issue. Stand by, guys. I gotta try and reset something. But I think he's starting to settle down a lot more, and I think that's a really good. I might have it here. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm back. Woohoo! Yay! I figured it out. Click OK. There we go. I'm back, guys and gals, dealing with internet problems again, but I'm here. We're getting it. The lineup's already out there. Kyrou is out tonight. Brown is in. They went back to standard lineups. Levo's with O'Reilly and Shin. Thomas has got Tarasenko and Bushnevich. Brown is on the fourth line. Or not Shin. I said Shin and I meant Saad. Shin's on the third line. Brown is center in the fourth line with Walker and Akari. So we'll go from there. Score. Hey, don't be a jackass. I think what they need to do to win this game tonight is take the shots away from the Kraken, right? They've been giving up 30-plus shots in almost every single game that they've played against with Greiss in net. Let's hope that it doesn't go away. It could go away just like that, though. Greiss handles the puck better and reflects rebounds to the corner, make life easier for him instead of multiple saves. Yeah, that's huge. But he's also got to limit the shots, right? You got to keep the shots down. Brad Bond, Erickson Krieger, Ashley Jones, Guido Samuel Cummins. Sorry. Thinking a little bit of Mark Twain there. John Hefner, Justin Mullins, and Jason Nichols, thank you for putting those thumbs in the air. Greatly appreciate it. And all 14 of you that are watching me today on the Blue Note Fan Report pregame show. We will do an intermission show. I'm not going to do a well, there you go. It's going to come down to shots. You know, they got to limit the shots. If you can limit the shots, you're going to limit their goals. And you know, you got to remember you've got a couple guys on that team that want to make the Blues pay. Jaden Schwartz does. Oh, how did I forget you, Ryan? What did I mean? I never forget you? Not my crack. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. At your Kraken comment. I get it. Where are we at? My camera's still. How did I forget you? Oh, because you're not on YouTube. You're on YouTube, not Facebook, and I can't see your name on YouTube, Ryan. You know that. No, there should be a post game tonight. It might be short because it's so late here, and I don't want to upset the wife any more than she's already upset. And I do enough. I'm good enough at that. So, but I plan on a post game. I plan on intermission shows. We're going to do it. We're going to try and do it all. I do know that for the 27th game, there will be no post game because I got to pack all this stuff. Well, if you did, it didn't show up. Right, bud? You're not showing up. Ryan, I didn't see your name, so you might have liked it on that pre-post, but not on the actual show post, bud. Oh, there it is. Now you're there. Ryan Green, John Penner, Ryan Green, Brad Pond, Erickson Krieger, Guido, Samuel Cummins, John Hefter, Justin Mullins, Ashley Jones, and one more that I can no longer see. Thank you so much for putting it up there. Thank you, Brad. I greatly appreciate that, my friend. I greatly appreciate that. Where are we at? Well, we're getting close to the. Shoot, my nose itches. We are going to. Maybe I did jump your name. Talk more about 91. Well, I am a huge Tarasenko fan. I love Tarasenko. The guys on this show, Sam, will tell you that I have a love affair with him. Are you dead serious about that, Danny? Are you dead serious about offering me $1,000 for that hat? I can't believe you would offer me $1,000 for that hat. Right? I have almost all my jerseys are Tarasenko jerseys. All my new ones are. And I like what he's done. I think he's the guy that they need to re-sign. I think they need to let O'Reilly go. Because goal scorers score goals. O'Reilly's going to break down a lot quicker than Tarasenko will. Wow. Well, Danny, that's something that I be honest, I have to think about. If it come down to it, when I have to move, that I needed the money, as much as I would hate to part with it, then I would probably part with it. The thing that I will not part with, the one thing I have that I will not part with is this right here. This is never getting sold, right? It would take a small fortune to get this off my hands. No one would pay what I want for that. I have at least 5, if not 6 Tarasenko jerseys. I have 1 signed jersey. I want to get another one, right? Who's all signed that jersey? It's Mike Hoffman's jersey that he wore to honor Bobby after Bobby passed. Got Bruce Affleck on it, Larry Patey on it, Rick Zombo on it, got Soup on it, Mike Zook. I know he's on here somewhere. Cam Jansen's on it. And I can't find it, but I know it's here. It's got to be here. If I don't have Gary Unger's name on this, I'm going to be pissed at myself. I thought Gary signed this. I got to look because Gary didn't sign this one. Son of a bitch. So I think that might be him there. I might have to look at it, but Gary, I'll have to make sure that Gary says it. Hey, Chris, how you doing? How's Joe going? Yeah. Thomas is his boy. We greatly appreciate him. You know what, man? Whenever you guys want to come on the show, let me know. We'll take care of that for you, bud. I know you're interested in it. Yeah, I haven't talked about Hoffman in a while, but that's Hoffman's jersey. I think you guys all know that. God, I thought Gary signed this. I'm mad at myself now that I had this in front of Gary. Didn't get Gary's signature on it. Wow, how stupid was I? Wow, I was dumb. Dumb. I'll have to talk to him, see if I can get it. Let's see here. I have got to meet Tarasenko a couple of times. I have met Tarasenko. Got to have a really good conversation with him. When I was writing, I wrote some articles about him, and he's read them. I do know that. Your peeps, share this while you're watching, please. Oh, yeah, please, share away. Yeah, Chris, all you got to do is send me a message, and we'll try and set something up, bud. We'll try and set something up. I think we will, minus Kyrou. I think, if it's just one player, if one player hurts you that much, then you're nowhere near a team, right? You're nowhere near a team. at all. And I just can't see them not being a team. I wonder if he's met you. Probably not. Recognize me. That I think he would. Well, maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out soon. Right? I gotta start working on my business cards because I gotta take an email out, but I want to see somebody step up tonight. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll tell you what, I think that I think that this is the time for the Blues to really become that team that they needed to be. And this tough road trip might have just came in at the right time. It might have absolutely just came in at the right time. And if it did, we just got to be there. Concerned about Brown due to rust. Yeah, I'm not really that concerned about him playing on the fourth line. I see Colt had a great game yesterday. And if he can do that again today, if he can have the same type of game today that he had yesterday, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. That's all I got to say. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Just keep it up. Keep playing like you're playing, and I'm ready. Ryan, I agree there. I absolutely agree there. They do need to be the team that everybody thinks they need to be. I am absolutely on board with you there. I'm trying to get myself positioned a little bit better with the screen, and I don't know if it's the way I'm sitting or whatever. Oh yeah, I agree with that, Darkness. When he's on, he does change the outlook, and he does give that deep. When he fired those 4 shots in the first period, all on net, that changed the complex, because anytime he got the puck, it changed how they were playing their defense, and it opened things up for the goals that Kyrou ended up scoring. I absolutely believe that. I've seen a lot of that happen, and you're absolutely right there. There's a lot of things that happen in hockey that, A, don't go on the scorecard, and B, you may not really see. Pareko firing those shots opened up the center a lot. And by opening up the center, it allowed Kyrou to get there where they needed to be. Maybe. I don't know. I thought I sprayed this one. You don't like my squeaky chair? Tough. Right? Tough. Actually, this isn't the chair that I normally use. This one is over here, but I'm not in that. No one wants to get hit with that shot. They don't sign up to die. Swing away. Yeah, I'm with you there. And those shots from the blue line can be good setup. Absolutely, as long as they're on net. They got to be on net. They can't be these ones going to the boards to come back out. They got to be on net. You put them on net. You open that. You open the house up, right? A 90 mile an hour, 95 mile an hour, 100 mile an hour slap shot opens the house up, right? Those hurt people. Those absolutely positively hurt people, and you can change the game by putting that fear into them. It's all it takes, just a little bit, right? And he hasn't been doing that for a while, but it sure looked like he did against Vancouver. Right? On this road trip, 4 of the 5 teams that we faced had better records than us. Right? We beat 2 of them. The other 2 were tonight and Friday night. Make it right tonight. Make it right tonight. I just think the Blues can do it. They can make it right tonight. They can get in there. They can get these shots. They can get these face-offs. They can do the things that they need to do tonight to win this game. Absolutely, I do. And, shoot. Nose is itching. Oh. So it is. Oh, it's Martin Jones tonight. God, I traded him, man. Jones is 13-5-2. Got a good record. 2.95 with an 8.88. 1 shutout. Let's Grace get that first shutout of the season. Get our third. Right? I think that thing. Out in darkness, I agree, man. Yes, sir, Jason. So it looks like we're just about ready for puck drop, so I will back out of here. You guys have a good one. I'll see you at the intermission. Aloha mahalo. Be ready for the intermission show. Aloha and mahalo. Welcome to the first intermission report presented by I Have No Effing Clue. That's right. This is the show that has no clue, but we're here anyways. Interesting period to say the least. I mean, not to say that the Blues were outplayed, but they're losing on the scoreboard. One mistake ended up in the back of the net. Otherwise, Grice has been okay. He is bad at breakaways. I mean, I think if you look at his breakaways, he's like in 20% save or 30% save. If they get a one-on-one on him or a breakaway, he just comes in, man. It's bad. No, I don't think it's terrible, but it's not great either. It is. It just is. Man, my nose tonight. Got to be something on this microphone. Maybe I need to take this thing off and clean it because something's got to be bothering me. Let's see if I can find my numbers now.
What's the lowest you'll go on one of these mugs? Well, remember, no haggling in stores. Yeah, chapter 6. Yep.
Okay, here we go. Blues had 7 shots, led by 2 by Justin Falk. They had 3 that were blocked, 6 that missed the net. 13, 14, 15, 16 attempts. They had 9 hits. They had 3 giveaways, 2 takeaways. They blocked 5 shots, and they lost the faceoff battle 4-7 for 36% to 64%. Yes, very fast period. The Kraken had 10 different players each take a shot. They had 5 that were blocked and 7 that missed the net for 22 attempts. They had 8 hits. They had 2 giveaways, 2 takeaways, and they blocked 3 shots. There we go. I could see that. I could see that a little bit. I could see that. Calgary's 2 goals in 20 seconds on the first 2 shots. Yikes. Ooh, Bobby. Yeah, that is a yikeser. But you know what? I'm not worried about Calgary right now. I'm worried about the Blues taking on the Kraken, who are down 1-0 on a goal by Donato. Donato has been hot of late. Yeah, I did notice 55 not have as good of a start as he did yesterday. I will say that. Yes, negative Jeff. I got you, bud, and I'm with you. I did see some negative stuff from him there. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't play Calgary tonight too, but we still got to beat the Kraken. Okay, Jose Figueres, John Pinner, Ryan Green, Brad Pond, Erickson Krieger, Ashley Jones, E. Guido, Samuel Cummings. And John Hefner, Justin Mullins, and one more. Thank you so much for putting the thumbs in the air on Facebook. Greatly appreciate it. If you do it on YouTube, we love you. Okay, so first off, we can dominate this team. Second, Grice had no chance. Bullshit. He should have stopped that one. Third, sport and NHL, especially a chess match, will adjust and we will win this game. With most of that, I'll agree. Yeah, they got a little bit back to passing and not shooting the puck. They need to continue shooting the puck. Keep it going that way. I absolutely agree with that. Man, my nose. This intermission report. More Grice plays, the more I like him. I told you guys that at the beginning. Why don't you guys? When are you guys just going to start fucking into? Right? I told you at the beginning that Grice was going to be that good of a goalie. 50-50. 50-50. I think he comes out of the net a little bit more and gets a stick down. He's got a chance at stopping it, but he gives those up. He gives those one-on-ones up all the time, right? At what point is he going to stop them, I don't want every time there's a one-on-one, one-on-none, I'm going, audio here, and I said, what? Oh, yeah, you can kiss my ass. You know it, Brian. You absolutely know. I talked about how when everybody was, oh, my God, who's so good? We traded Husso away. Why we trade Husso away? I said, Grice is going to be just fine. Grice, I thought was an improvement, and I still think it is. I know Husso's having a monster season, but it's going to fall on him. I just have that feeling. That team is not that strong in front of him, and it's going to fall. It's absolutely going to fall, and that's my feeling for that, Yeah, I got to wash this thing. There's something in it that's bothering my nose. Itching my nose pretty bad. Guy, you can't put a breakaway in a goal. Okay, so every time there's a breakaway, it's counted as a goal, right? It's a goal every time. So in the shootouts, it should always be a goal. No, you don't always count a breakaway off. A goalie still has to defend it. He still has to defend it. Yes, we have a good goalie tandem. I agree with that. However, if I know there's a stat, if I could find it and look at what Grice's numbers are on breakaway goals, they are junk. They are junk. Oh, I know that. I said that, Darkness. I talked about that all the whole time. Right? You have to at some point, the goalie's got to stop breakaways. And Grice is not good at them. And unfortunately, this team is allowing turnovers that is causing that. So if there's these turnovers and Grice isn't stopping it, what are you supposed to do? I know it's got to be something in this thing. A breakaway in a game is more stressful on a goalie than a shootout. I agree. Benny may have got that. Well, see, that's what I'm saying. That was positioning, right? He was back too far. I mean, he made the move too early, right? And that's why that goal goes in. If he stays out a little bit more and he waits to make that move, he might be able to get it. I agree. That's what I just said. I just said that. I just said Grice commits too soon. Just said it. Just said it. Oh, man. Yeah, it's got to be something in this because it's the only time that my nose itches is when I'm sitting here at the mic. So something going on with that. Where are we at? So I went over stats. We covered the goal scorer. Now we're just waiting for the next period. Let's go over out of town scoreboard. Here we go. How about we do that? Okay, out of town scoreboard. Here we go. The Flyers take down the Blue Jackets 5-3. Penguins sneak by the Rangers 3-2. Hurricanes pounce on the Devils 4-1. The Maple Leafs do the same thing to the Tampa Bay Lightning with the same score. The Jets just unleashed 5 missiles on the Senators and win 5-1. The Kings and Ducks are nothing with 14 to go in the first, and Calgary is up 2-0 on the Sharks after scoring 2 goals on the first 2. No. I said it before your post showed up. You got to remember you're on a 15-second delay. I said it before your post showed up. Nice try. I said it before your post showed up. You're on a delay. That's why it didn't seem that way. Basically, we both put it up at the same time. Yeah, well.
Recently recalled from his conditioning stint, joins the team here in Seattle. Logan, welcome back to the NHL. How are you doing, my man?
Doing good. It's good to be back here, and I missed lacing them up with the guys and.
Let's see.
Now, it's been a bit of a roller coaster year for you. You had a great training camp, and then you've battled the injury.
They're talking to Logan Brown right now. I'm kind of listening to Jamie talk to him.
Yeah, I mean, a couple bad luck bounces, but getting hurt. But so I haven't played much.
Oh man, he is sweating like a pig. Wow. His conditioning's got to be off to be sweating that bad, or either that or somebody threw water on him. I mean, he's just got what? I can't tell if it's water or sweat just pouring off him. All right, got 8 people watching me, 5 on YouTube, 3 on Guy Bensing. We got 11 likes. No one knew. I guess I'm dropping down. Yep, I just talked about that. I can hear you 5 seconds ahead of my TV. Well, second period's coming up. Blues are going to just have to get more shots on that and limit the shots on that. I mean, you do that, I think that you're going to tie this game or take the lead. You are a good team. You can be a good team. You can get to where you need to be Oh man, I forgot to turn that off, didn't I? Oh, there we go. So you guys were hearing what you weren't supposed to hear, and no one said anything to me. Okay, well, I forgot to turn that off. That was my bad. I had it on today for something else. That is a very true statement. Very, very true statement. Right? They got to play like it's nothing, nothing, or 1-1. They can't play like they're behind. I think if they play like they're behind, they're going to get more behind. They need to play like the score is 1-1 or nothing to nothing, and push for that type. I agree with that, Ryan. I can go with that. Limit the close range passing and make Jones work. I agree with that, John. Absolutely. Grice has been good in the net. I mean, he's faced some. I mean, he's had a lot of. He's had a lot of shots come his way, and he's been good today. And it's just the one goal, and I get that. Oh, I don't believe that at all. They don't. This team, the record doesn't show it. The record surely didn't show it. Yes, an early goal will change this game either way, right? If the Kraken get an early goal, it will definitely solidify them. If the Blues get an early goal, it changes the complete complexity of the game. Not always, my friend. Not always. Not always. I just yes and no on that one, bud. I guess I look at that slightly differently than you do, and that's fine. That's fine. That's the way we go with it. I just want to see him control the face-off, get in, and get some cycling going. Because if they can get some cycling going, they're going to get a goal, and that's what I think is going to happen with a little bit of cycling. They're going to get that goal. Johnny Depp trying to play the guitar. I'm pretty sure Johnny Depp does not. That's me. I agree with that. I've been saying that, been saying that for a while, actually. Ryan, I think you know that. Ryan likes to get my goat. I don't know why, but that's his job. His job on this show is to get my goat. Right? He doesn't feel like he's doing his job if he's not getting me upset at something. Yeah, that would help. That would help. It absolutely would help. Absolutely would. I agree with that. There, Jake. Damn it! Man, I'm gonna wash this one and put another one on. Wow, this thing's bad. Hey, I did fix my mic. No more rubber bands. I got actual O-rings. Mic sits a little sturdier now, and probably you're not hearing it move so much. I'd have to check on that. I didn't think he was. That could be wrong. You never know. Where are we at? We're moving into I don't even know where we're at in the game, man, or in the period. I missed the clock. I wish they used to keep a period clock going, intermission clock, like how much is left in the intermission. They don't do that anymore. Yeah, it's not giving me they call an intermission clock. No customer, no intermission clock. Oh well. Ooh. Yeah, that was the third line or fourth line that was on the ice for that. So Saad was out there with Brown and Walker. Why Saad was on that? It might have been in a change. Both teams are 0 for 1 on the penalty kill, on the power play, so perfect on the power kill. They took 6 shots. Wow. 6 shots. Oh no, the Blues only took 6 shots. Blues took 6 shots to their 10. That's that. Take the shot. Get the shots. Get some shots, boys. Get some shots. They're blocked. I don't know if he sings. It'd be nice to see one of those guys score. It really would. I'd like to see Brown get one. Right? I really would like to see Brown get one. Yeah, there's something in this, man. It is bad. Because the only time I do this is when I'm sitting at this mic, so let's take it off for now, and maybe that'll help me out. Should be getting close to I got nothing to talk about. You guys aren't talking, so I got nothing to talk about. Right? When you guys don't comment, I got nothing. I don't have a co-host today, so I got nobody to ask questions to. It's all on you. I don't see that. I could see that. I could actually see that, to be honest with you. Yeah, I know, because it's the only time I know his itches is in here. Oh, man, that's bad. Man, those progressive commercials are getting to a point where I can't even stand them anymore. Oh, don't be a jackass. Okay, Jason. Wow, you guys are like my man. I hate that. God, don't be mothering me. Wow. Wow. It's bad enough I get mothered from my wife. I don't need to get mothered from my fans. Right? Do not need to get mothered by my fans. Bastards. Bastardesses. Actually, I don't think we got any ladies watching tonight. All the ladies ran away. You guys all scared them away. Oh, my goodness. Come on, where's the game? Bring the game back. Bring the game back. Man, a week till I'm home. I am excited. Well, it looks like the game's just about back on. So have a good one, and I will see you there at the second intermission. Aloha. Aloha and welcome back to the Blue Note Fan Report. I'm Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, and this is your second intermission show. That was, shit. Oh, wow. First of all, someone made a comment, and I'm pretty sure this is Hefner. I'm not completely sure, but, no, this isn't all on Grice. I don't know. I could actually put 3 goals on Grice, to be honest, right? And for all you guys that said, oh, it's a breakaway, we had 2 breakaways and didn't score. Ryan Green changing the thing again. Or is that not you, Ryan Green? Yeah, that's Ryan Green. Oh, my goodness. I thought you weren't allowed to change it yet, Ryan. Yeah, I'm going to have Harpo marks for the next month. Yay me. The last goal was 100 on Grice. I agree. Oh, you can't. So who is this Harpo Marks? Not me, okay. What's going wrong? Back-to-back night. Not providing support. Allowing way too many shots. They had 20 shots in the first half of the game. They've given up 25 shots. They've taken 16. You're not going to win a game taking 10 less shots, right? When you get outshot 6-10 and 10-16, you're not going to win. Oh, hey, Jeff, how you doing? Okay. I wonder if this is, oh my goodness. I hope this isn't who I think it is. Oh my goodness. Okay. It looks like, oh my goodness, the what do you call it? Now I'm not going to say anything. Gonna take a break. Take a breath. Hey, let me say something real quick, guys. If you 2 guys out there, the guys that, tried to ruin my show a while back, please leave. Because maybe you don't know what's going on, but my mental health is very poor right now. And I probably could not handle you guys coming after me like you did before. Okay. If you're serious and you're real, great. But if you're here just to be trolls, please leave. I'm asking you. Right. Right. I just can't handle it. 6 game in 9 nights, third back-to-back in a row, and these games happen to every team once in a while. That's true, Darkness. I'm there with you. Yeah, I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. Well, it's not giving up. Again, it's the shots. It has a lot to do with the shots. We own no area of the ice, and our defense giveaways are killing us. Yeah. Right. Seattle taking advantage. I agree. I don't know what else to say. This is just, it's a bad game, I mean, at least they haven't given up a power play goal, but you've given up 4 even strength goals and haven't scored any, right? I mean, they feel discombobulated tonight. Hopefully the 2 days off before they hit Vegas will be better. I got 10 on YouTube. Wow. Well, we got 6 out of 8 and we need 8 out of 10 on this road trip. So it puts, there's a chance. How much of a good one? I mean, really, you're down. You got to get 4 goals in the third. I mean, you got to get 2 in the first 10. You have to. Yeah, but 3 of them were. I mean, we did it again. Gave up 3 goals in a period again. Ravitar, I think, or Ravstar, I guess that's what it is. Ravtar, I'm not sure. You just got to get it. You got to get pucks to the net, and they're not, right? When I'm looking at the stats here, right, they had 16 shots, 14 were blocked, and 11 missed the net. Well, there you go, right there. That's 25 attempts that didn't get on net. right? 25 of your attempts didn't get on net, where they had 26 get on net. They had 22 that didn't get on net, right? You got to get them on net. You got to get them on net, right? The Kraken are hanging momentum. Imagine playing against a team that played late last night, how much easier it may be. Yeah, but I thought the Kraken played yesterday. I thought they had a game yesterday. I have to look it up here real quick. For some reason, I thought the Kraken played yesterday. Yeah, they did. Right? I think they did. No, they didn't. Nope, they did not. At least I don't know. My things froze up again. I thought the Kraken played. Nope, they didn't play. They played 2 nights ago. So they played on Sunday. They had a day off. Right? They had a home game. They had a day off, and now they're playing. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. That gives some to them. The Sharks have come back. It's 2-1 with 16:42 to go in the second. Ducks and Kings are still tied at 0 with 13:15 to go in the second. We already went through all the finals earlier, and we are getting blown out 4-0. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I will give their D credit. Yeah. There you go. He just said they're getting outplayed. Yep. I'll agree with that, Bernie. We are 5-2 in back-to-backs. We bound. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. They can come back, but this isn't the same Seattle team that was beatable. They've been playing well lately. That's very true. Very true. This was the game. I was worried about this game. I mentioned at the beginning. It's important because you don't want to go into Vegas with that. You didn't want to go into Vegas having to win that game, and now you are. You're definitely going into Vegas having to win that game. Thank you, Tammy Pemberton. How are you doing, Tammy? Miss you. Thank you so much. Wow, man. 8-4. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. We really appreciate you. No, right now the Blues are in trouble. Right, the Blues are in trouble. They need to figure something out very quickly, and they got to do something very quickly. I don't know what they need to do, but they got to get a goal early. Right, 1 every 5 minutes is what it's going to be. You got to get a goal in the first 5. You got to have 2 in the first 10, 3 in the first 15, and then you have a chance. But he hasn't been doing any pounding. Right, we called it first intermission. Next goal probably takes the game, and Seattle scored the second goal. Yeah, we did talk about that. Oh, we got to get your healthy team. I'm coming home soon. We got parties coming. We got 3 live shows coming up. I'm going to post them tomorrow. I'm going to post those events. I got to do some flyers and things. I'm going to work on those tomorrow. Getting a shorty, if we can get one, would be a huge momentum turnover. I agree, man. Oh, Shaggy's going to show up for the last couple of minutes of this intermission. Hi, Shaggy. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. Not so much the Blues, but yeah.
It's bound to happen. I think they came into this game after the blowout, a little tired. Their legs look a little worn. They haven't played well. Grice has played okay. I mean, but 3 of those 4 goals to me are on Grice.
Yeah, no, there was definitely that last one was.
Definitely the last one. But see, my issue with him is breakaways. He's got to have, I would love to see what his save percentage is on breakaways, right? Or one on nuns.
They have those?
I'm sure I can find it, but it's bad. I know it's bad. I think he's only stopped 2 breakaways all season. It's like anytime there's a breakaway against him, it's an automatic goal.
I still think they'll come out in this third pretty good.
Well, I mean, they've got to. You got to play the game in 5s. You got to get a goal every 5 minutes.
Right, 100%. You know what? What was interesting is the Kraken are playing this really, really fast game.
Yeah,
and I know they're young and they have that, that ability to do so. I think there's a certain point in which you could tire them out.
Yeah, you can. By the way, Shags, I did it for you, buddy.
Oh, baby. Here we go.
All gone.
Here we go.
Yeah, got my hair cut today.
Nice. There we go.
Yeah, got my hair cut today. Went and got my $100 haircut.
That actually looks very good. Very, very good.
That's why I go and get $100 haircut instead of a $10 haircut.
That's right. That's right. The guy doesn't look. You know what? Haircut is something that's not just something people think, and I think women think this about men. They think
Yeah.
like, okay, you just got to get it done. No, this is part of our psychology and part of our like. When we look in the mirror in the morning and we see our hair looking good, man, every guy, you know that smile every that guy has on.
Yeah. No. It's you're kind of right. For me, the I get to shave. I go to a Japanese salon, right? So we have
Oh, that's
a
great.
couple of. So you're getting, and the Japanese salons and barbershops are based on our 50s and 60s barbershops. The full service barbershop. Going in,
Right,
getting
right.
the hot towel shave with the straight razor, and
Oh,
that's
that's
what they're
great.
based on. The
Right.
massage, the neck massage, the chair that's highly adjustable up and down. So for me, that just makes me feel good, and every time I go into one of those, when I was in the active duty and would go to like Great Cuts or Great Clips or one of those, it just felt like it just felt like what do you call it?
Cheap.
No, not cheap, but assembly line.
Okay.
Right, and it felt like an assembly line. I got an hour and a half haircut today for $100. I'll take it.
Wow. I actually give haircuts, guy.
You do?
I do. I usually give my brothers because they like I give them the full attention and they like that they don't have to go to a store and meanwhile they get to sit in their house. They can do what they like as I give them a
Yeah.
haircut.
Yeah, no,
So
for me, man, my kids used to get home haircuts, and that was fine. But for me, Jason Langford, what's hair? Well, I apparently got plenty of it. You see my YouTube on my Facebook, I put a picture of all my hair laying on the floor.
oh,
There was a lot of it. Right? I thought she did a great job. She layered it in the back, so it still has room to grow in the back.
I like how she split it on the top. Actually, what she did on the top is actually very nice. She split it. That's very good.
So it's comfortable. It's comfortable for a change. Oh no, I get a bot. I almost had some.
Oh, I hate those.
Yeah, I almost had some. What do you call it? I almost had some trolls, but I caught them.
Yeah, you got one more there.
I got it. It's already blocked, so it'll go away.
Yeah.
I hate that. Danny, you know what? I can't. I'm looking so forward to it. We got the 3 shows all confirmed. Right? I have 3 live shows in St. Louis, all confirmed.
Wow.
Right? First live show is December 30th at JP Fields, owned by Jim Soupy Campbell. 6 o'clock is the show. Or 6 o'clock is when, what I'm doing is I'm asking people to come at 6. At 7, I'm going to do a show that is not live. Right?
Okay.
We're going to do, for those that are there, we'll do a show. And then at 8 o'clock, we'll open up the internet and do a show for everybody else. But I want to give people that come something more, right? I want to give them a chance.
Idea.
What?
To be interactive.
Yeah, absolutely. A chance to ask questions and things that I can just say what I want to say and do that, and we'll go from there. Matt Lowe, you're not you troll, but not the way some of these guys do. The 2 guys that were here earlier, I knew right away who they were. They were the guys that the day that, when my show got ruined, when the former backup goalie, E-Bug, brought all his bullshit friends in and they started saying they were other people. That's who those guys were. Right? So I didn't want to deal with that. Look, I don't know what the Blues can do in this one. Can they come back? Maybe. But you got to do it. You got to get a goal in the first 5. Then you got to get one in the second one in the first 10.
Right.
Right. And the other thing is you got to have zone pressure. You got to have offensive zone pressure, and they had none in the second.
It goes the other way as well. Last game, as we said going into the third period, that you needed that. You needed a goal or two to shut that down. You know what I mean? And you got to do the other way this time. They're up, and you need that goal or two to sort of take back the momentum and tell yourself you get it. In a sense, as the back-to-back, you don't always expect to win these games, but you like to steal these games. I think you still, as good as the Kraken are, I think they could tire out. And you got to, like you said, get that great start to that third, and hopefully it goes better from there.
Jason Langford says the Blues have zero shot at winning. They don't have zero shot. They had zero shot at winning the. They had zero shot at winning the game against Edmonton and won that freaking game.
One second. Let's repeat what Guy said. There was no way we're winning this game. Let's repeat that again. Guy said there was no.
We're not winning this game. There's no way we're winning this game.
No way. And you won this game, okay?
And then Tarasenko buries one, and I'm
exactly.
going, yeah,
exactly,
right.
I think you like almost shocked yourself to the point where you're like, "Okay, I should like just back off." Like I don't know why the clip I. Oh man.
Wow. Zero chance of winning the Florida game. I don't remember the Florida game. I think we came back with that one. Maybe we're either coming back winning 5-4, like I called, or we're gonna lose. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose.
Do people remember? Okay, but one second. Martin Jones is in goal. Do people know the highest scoring game this year? Who the goalies were?
Wasn't it Jones and the one from the Kings, right?
It was against the Kings. It was Martin Jones. That guy could sometimes turn into a open door policy.
Yeah, right. And well, the problem is when he turns in an open down, where we came back down 3-0 in the third. Okay, I remember now. Thank you, Darkness. A lot of stuff going on in his head sometimes, man. When he is open door Jones, he's open door Jones early in the game, but he doesn't like shut down and then become open door Jones. Right. So that's my concern. If he'd have been open door Jones already, and the Blues aren't just getting shots on the net, and that's what's happening. Right.
And they got to bring that pressure. You know, yesterday, they brought the pressure between the circles, and they brought a lot of pressure on the goalie. And Martin Jones is not going to be able to do that. You know, at the beginning of this game, the Blues actually were able to do that quite nicely. And then they fell off of that, and part of that was because of the speed, and they were getting tired out. It's not just that they have a lack of stamina from last night. It's also the fact that this game is a really, really fast game. And we're talking about a team that likes to play downhill, and you're pretty much on the bottom of the hill, and you have to catch up.
Yep. Actually, I think it's their third straight back-to-back, bud.
That's right. Oh, that's good music. Let's go.
You don't know what this song is from, do you?
1 second.
I don't know what it's from, do you?
I recognize the tune, though.
Oh, you do? Yeah, I'm hoping you were saying you recognize it from the show. Yeah, it is. That's the theme from Behind the Green Door.
Oh. Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Guy.
I got you, Shag.
It was worth coming on the show just for that.
What's that tune? I'm going, okay. Okay, Pucks are back. We'll see you guys all at the post-game show. Oh my goodness, what a move. Well, this was not a pretty one. I don't know what else to say. Ugly. The thing is, it's funny. I mean, I said that you had to get one in the first 5 and one in the second 5 and then one in the third 5. Well, they did the first 2. Real close to they got the first goal at the 5:59 mark. Then they get the second goal at the 10:54 mark. And then with 4 minutes, basically almost 5 minutes left, you pull the damn goalie. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. That was not the time to pull the goalie. You make any mistake, win the face-off. Win the face-off, then pull it. I agree. Game on Blueberry, right? Especially when you had the momentum against this team going your way. Win that face-off. Get on the cycle and then do it, right? You took everything away with that move. That was a bad gamble. And I said it before, there's this mentality in the NHL that you pull the goalie based on time, not situation. And in this situation, that's not win the face-off, get a cycle, then pull the goalie. Right? And I'm freezing on myself here, so right? That's what you need to do. You have to win first. I know he wasn't. They were bad odds. They were bad odds. There's no way that made any sense. You've got to win the face-off. You've got to win the face-off. You got other things that have got. There's too many things that have got to go in your direction for that to happen. And guys, you got to give me a moment. I got something in the oven that I got to pull out and reset. I'll be right back. Chad, you talk. I got to go pull something out of the oven.
All right. So this entire, interesting enough, we brought up the point before we even started that you needed to score goals at the beginning and get off to a good start, and they did. They got off to a good start. They brought some great pressure, some fantastic pressure in the beginning of that period. Got it down to a 4-2 score, and then it just held out. I mean, I think it was a dumb move, 100%, and Jason, 100%. Pulling the goalie with 450 was a very aggressive move. I mean,
it was the wrong.
I don't get it.
Too many things have to happen to go right in that situation. I would have the goalie at the between the circles, and then win that. You get it, and then you pull him off. And if you lose it, he can pull back. You take every chance of a mistake, any mistake, and the game's put away.
Let me bring it to a further point, Guy.
Yeah.
I've seen this before happen. A team's down by 2.
Yeah.
It's 4 minutes left, and they get a penalty, and they get a power play.
Yeah.
And that gives them a better opportunity to then, if you pull the goalie with 4 minutes, and you have a power play, 6-on-3.
Okay, but we didn't have that.
So you didn't give yourself even a chance after after you saw the Kraken already give up 2 penalties in that period.
Yep.
Why would you pull your goalie when within the next 2 minutes they could have a penalty on them, and for all you know, you're on a power play, and then you pull a goalie?
Yeah, I mean, there's too many things that had to go right for that to work, and just one thing go wrong, right? Anything goes wrong, the puck's in the back of your net. You've got to win the face-off. You've got to be able to maintain a cycle. There's too many things that have to go right, and when you saw them scramble, as soon as they scrambled in the face-off circle, I knew we were done. You've got to win 100%. That face-off cleanly.
Yeah.
Right?
And I understand that Berube's trying to be aggressive and try to be the certain aggressiveness, but let me explain to you something, Mr. Berube. If you lost this game and pulled the goalie with 2 minutes left to the game, so then we'd all say, okay, you tried hard in that third period. You had a
Yeah.
chance to come back. You were tired out from a great win the night before, which was a bigger win.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? Okay. But then when you pull your goalie with 4 minutes left and don't even give your team a chance to maybe try to get a goal within 2 minutes before you pulled your goalie, it's just like having a lack of confidence in your team and making bad coaching, which could, unfortunately, and I'm not trying to scare all the Blues fans, could lead to the next game having a sour taste in your mouth.
Okay, the pull of 5-on-5 in that was with less than a minute to go in the game. This wasn't pulling the goalie with 4 minutes left and taking all the momentum. If you're going to pull the goalie, I don't mind pulling the goalie, but this is the way you do it. You don't pull him at the face-off. You have him up at the circles, right? To where if you lose the face-off, he slips right back into the net and you're good to go. You pull him,
Right.
you win the face-off, he's immediately off the ice and you got that man coming in. Right? It was if you do this at 2 minutes, that's one thing. Do it at a minute, that's another. But to do it with almost 5 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes on the clock.
And it's versus a team, that is very aggressive. Why would you, with 4 minutes, even think that they're not going to be like 4 minutes? Okay, boom, we're being overly aggressive here.
Yeah, I mean that's exactly what it was. It just comes down to it. He made a bad decision, right? I'm sorry, Mike. I get what you're saying, but this is not the time for that. This was a bad decision. This took all the momentum you had away. Immediately destroyed it, right? If you don't yank that goalie, or if you put him to the half point and you win that faceoff and then it comes off, great. But if you lose it and he goes back and you don't give up the goal, you have a chance to get up there and then to pull him a minute and a half later when you have the cycle working. You have to have the cycle working before you pull that goalie.
And they had that cycle working. Let's talk about in general the cycle working.
Yeah.
That cycle was working and scored them 2 goals.
Yeah, it started working in the second. They started getting openings. You could see that Seattle was losing their legs.
Right. And more than that,
I didn't stop listening to you. I don't stop listening to anybody. Don't make assumptions like that, man. I don't need that today, bud. Berube did this momentum killing often, guys, and yeah, he did. It is. Look, I know what he is saying, that he was playing they have the worst face-off percentage. They may have, but you're still taking a lot of chances. You're taking so many chances that you could have avoided. It's
but worst
no
face-off
different.
percentage. Worst face-off percentage tells you that in general, overall in a game, that they're going to have the worst face-off percentage. But that doesn't mean that in the moment that you need to win the game, in which, by the way, they're up 4-2.
Okay, now here you go. The Kraken won the face-off battle 29-19. So they didn't have a bad face-off percentage. They had a good one.
At least today.
Right? They had a good one. I mean, so at this point, there were way too many things that had to go right. It made no sense to do it at that point. Right? And I didn't mean to piss anybody off. I didn't mean to piss you off, E. I'm trying to cover everything, and I got some food in the oven, so that takes it. I apologize, man.
He's also got to deal with me, so that's already hard enough, you know?
Yeah, well, it is what it is, you know. I do the best I can. Well, you know, the Edmonton comeback, and I'll come back to this, was a different situation a little bit, right? You were on the penalty kill with less than a minute left. I mean, I get that. Okay, you weren't on the penalty kill with 4 minutes left and pulling the goalie. There's a totally different situation here, right? And hopefully, you know, we got 2 days off before, and hopefully while they're in Vegas, they're not spending too much time at the craps table, and that they're really taking care of things, right?
Right.
That's what I hope.
Look, the one important thing here that Blues fans are going to have to realize, yes, 100%. And really, Gus is leading into what I'm going to bring up, and that is that Your next game is against the Knights, who have been struggling somewhat recently.
At home.
And you could take this game and put it behind you. But with the fact that Berube made a dumb mistake at the end of this game, I'm afraid that could be something bad that Berube is causing on himself, and you do not want that causing anything. They have to come out in that game and completely set the tone. You can't be going down 2, 3, 4-0 in a game.
Yeah, Jason says, Dante, you were bashing Berube for his kid Kyrou injury pregame. Now you're allowing his shit decisions.
Oh God!
Right? Hey, Chag, I gotta go. I got tamale or enchiladas in the oven, so I'm gonna call this short tonight. So I gotta pull them out here in a few minutes and let them rest. So I'll call it short tonight. We'll do a regular show tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, guys. I'll see you then. This is Guy and Shaggy saying aloha mahalo. You got to know we're bleeding some type of blue with you, and my internet is just tonight again.
You can't get rid of Guy.
Yeah. Okay. That's right, guys.